Well, thank you, everybody. And yesterday today we were doing extra shows. Really can get everybody in here, and then we'll go and do some more shows here in another place throughout the state of Ohio. I want to thank each and every one of you for building the zoo here. When I say that, because a lot of you come up to me and say, "Boy, Jack, thanks a lot for building the zoo, for being here for 35 years." That's humbling to me. Yes, it is. But more than that, everyone, I did not build the zoo. I happened to be very lucky when they got here in 1978. And I came here, some of you know the story, some of you don't. Our daughter Julie had a very bad form of leukemia and cancer at St. Jude Hospital. And so we had to find a hospital to go to that would treat her cancer, which there weren't many of in this country. And so because the Nationwide Children's Hospital, it just so happens, the zoo was looking for a zoo director. So you talk about fate, everybody. That's how I got to Columbus, Ohio in 1978. It's amazing that what you guys have given me is not only my daughter, but you built the number ones in the country. I say you, Franklin County, Central Ohio, all those you know maybe from out of state, even you. These folks that live in Central Ohio and Franklin County have had levies since 1985. And every single penny you guys have voted for is going into this zoo. Not one dime is going otherwise as far as building all the new things you see here. When you see Africa opening up, all of you will not believe what you're going to see. The next dream I've had, I should keep my mouth shut because it's the first group I've said it to, is to bring the giant pandas back from China here. A couple of them. If we get that done, everybody, one last dream and I'm gone is Bigfoot. I've been looking for him for 12 years. I went to Nepal. Now, I'm not necessarily a believer, I'm not kind of being funny or not, but I was in Nepal filming in the jungles, way down the jungles, right? And I got through filming, I went to this Kathmandu. Kathmandu is about 6,000 feet. And this guy comes up to me and goes, "Mr. Hanna, I know where Bigfoot is." I go, yeah. He said, "I swear, I will take a helicopter and got about 13,000 feet. I said, "I'm not too bright about flying, but I don't think helicopters do well at 13,000 feet. He said, "No, we'll go to 12,000 and walk." I said, "Okay." So I postponed something, took my film crew up there, and I'm going to tell you something, because people always ask me, what's the most fascinating place in the world? Yes, North Pole, South Pole, down in the ocean. I was last week, I was 600 feet in the ocean filming, but this was something everyone, you saw Indiana Jones, a lot of you, but I'll tell you something. When I went up there, it was just exactly like the movie, real foggy and damp and cold, the prayer flags, and the buildings all made out of stone, and the people that don't even hardly see anybody up there, much less a person like myself. And the guy told me that he had Bigfoot's hands in a box at like a building down below where I was. But I found out that he was crazy. So I got altitude sickness real bad. And I didn't think I was going to get out of that place. So I'm done looking for Bigfoot. That was a joke. I'm not going to find Bigfoot. But the Loch Ness Monster will be in the pond. That's another one. This first animal, everybody. This is a Homo sapien. She's a female Homo sapien, about 5'10". Graduate State? No, just kidding. What is that? Well, what kind of animal is it? A marsupial, yes. So what does marsupial mean, everyone? We only have one in this country, all right? What is that? A possum. Australia has over 200 marsupials. We have one, a possum. Now, you see how tall he is? Guess how big that animal will get when he's full grown? These kangaroos can get up to here when they stand up. The gray and the red kangaroo. Yes, there's an animal called a wallaby, which is a kangaroo, by the way. They can only get this big. But there are many different types of kangaroos, by the way. Now you see them hop. They can hop, they go speeds up to 40 miles an hour. They can hop 30 feet at a time. You see the tail there? Look what's that used for. It's used for balance. When he does eat, like up in the trees or whatever, or eat limbs, he puts his tail there for balance. He holds his food sometimes in his hand. These are not trained things. Yes, they're trained, but these are behaviors they actually use in the wild as well. Now, being a marsupial, everybody, a lot of people don't know this, but the kangaroos, let's give an example here. When the marsupial is born, everyone, they're born the size of your fingernail. Picture this big thing, a kangaroo, right? Looking like a worm, the size of a jelly bean. It's amazing birds in nature. What happens is, this little jelly bean comes out of the birth canal, right? And then guess what it does? It crawls on the outside of the stomach, crawls on the outside, up into the pouch. It takes about a half hour. Over half of them in nature never even make that. Obviously, she hops and falls off of the ground and that's it. But it does get in there, it attaches to the breast, which swells around his mouth, and he stays there up to 6 to 8 months. The possum, when it has 10 to 12 babies, they get on the mom's back in less than 2 weeks, and those same possums can breed again at less than a year old. It's amazing how quick the possum develops. That's why there's so many possums. The kangaroo, though, lives in it. When you have a herd of cattle or a flock of geese What do you call a big group of kangaroos? A mob is what you call them. This animal also, look at his back foot. Some of you that down here maybe see it too. The back foot, see that black thing? On the end of that is a claw. Now this is a young kangaroo. The claw gets to be 4 to 6 inches long. If a dingo or a dog were to corner a wild kangaroo, they only have one choice, they can't run. They sit there like this, and they kick out with their back leg like that, quicker than you can blink your eye. I can't tell you the speed. And obviously, that whatever they're kicking, like a dingo or dog, is no longer there. 2 years ago, 3 years, whatever, 2 guys were out partying in Australia. They tried to corner a wild kangaroo. As a result of that, one guy's not here anymore. Because I don't need this kid in here, obviously kicked out and the party was over. So that is an animal you have to be very careful of in the wild. Not that you, I don't mean to be careful of. It'll never happen. It only happened one time in history. Here we have a kangaroo walkabout. Who all's done it here? Who's been to the kangaroo walkabout? Quite a few of you. Why do you haven't? Leave here today, go down the other side of the river and walk into the kangaroos. I'm serious. It's really a neat thing to be right in there with them walking around. It's a beautiful animal, marsupial. Hop along. Thank you so much. Hop along the kangaroo.